Hey, Randy.
Hi, Mr. Tyler. How you doing?
I'm all right. Um, you read the norms. I mean, mostly points for you today.
The five basic norms. No one has the right to hurt another person. Education and the classroom are sacred. We will never behave in a way that will discredit ourselves, our school, or our teacher. Our family in Excel Academy Southwest student always acts with integrity. We take pride in Excel Academy of Southwest. We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participant. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post secondary endeavors.
Very good, sir. Okay, so I'm here. GGI Townhouse today was great. They talked about tips on how you can be successful in all your classes, including mine. So 11:15, 11:45 a.m. It happens every day. Try to attend. Some students that did participate got about 5 to 10 points added to their previous scores of last week. So definitely try to attend. If you need the link, you can get it from me or any other teachers, any of the operation staff. We all have it. Or you can just check SB. It's usually posted daily, the top of the list in the class section. The next big announcement is constantly reminding you all these Raspberry Pi kits are going to be utilized throughout the rest of the quarter. I think it's about 4 weeks left, maybe less than that, of quarter four. So if you have any scheduled to come to school and get your kit, please do so. If there's something wrong with your kit, meaning it doesn't work, it doesn't power up, you can bring the kit up to the school and please bring all the parts so I can swap it out for another kit and attempt to repair the kit that's giving you difficulties. Okay, Randy, the next few things you're going to read until someone else gets here. You got it, Randy?
Yeah,
Okay.
every Wednesday and Thursday, learn to code from the convenience of your home. Get extra credit for some of your classes. The pandemic's effect on the coding job market. Why learn to code? The surprisingly broad benefit to coding. Interested? Join by clicking the link at 4 p.m.
All right, go ahead.
Daily tasks. Students will be able to complete the evaluation in EDSB. Hello, all inspiring STEM students. Welcome to class. Inside of EDSB, you can access all pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to review by 4 p.m. daily. Exploring computer science, MIT Scratch, and Microsoft Make code projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone, however, functionality will be limited. An actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. For questions and concerns, email me at michael.tyler@sayschool.com or reach out to me via SB Messenger.
Okay, and one more. And then I'm going to talk about things.
Today's objective, students will be able to achieve certification of Endeavor. Lesson 3, Designing the Ultimate Prototype via the EverFi online courseware. Classroom term of the day is 3D printing, where the day is paradigm.
It's paradigm. Okay. So let's take a look at what we got done so far. Come up here. And there's one more. So I'm going to go in and give you a lot of points, Randy, because you did a lot of reading. Do you want to read this last one for 40 points, or you want me to read it? Trying to see.
Yeah, I could read it.
Okay, 1 second. I'll put it in the chat for you. And then the next part. 1 second. And let's put that in there. All right. So from hello down to Zen, Randy.
Hello, all computer scientists. We will begin utilizing the EverFi Endeavor online courseware. Note software. Please follow the instructions below. Your courseware is labeled as Comp Sci and Intro to Engineering Q4. Via this Everfi website, and if you do not have an account ready, you will need to register a new student to gain access. Website for Everfi to log in and begin completing the courseware online is platform.everfi. Registration code for all courses is C28847FB. You will be required to take your time and pay attention to the instructions of each module in order to be successful with obtaining at least 80% or higher of the overall score towards full certification for this course. If your score is less than 80%, you will be required to retake the module until the appropriate score is achieved. Take care out there and Zen.
Awesome, dude. All right. So I'm before we do all that, I'm gonna put the exit slip in the chat. Again, everybody should be finishing their exit slips daily. So Randy, I'm gonna show um, the objective and things in a moment again. But don't forget, this has got to be due hopefully before 8. If I were you, I'd do it before you leave class. One of the first things you should do. So you're going to fill out your full name, date, class name is going to be computer science, and this is period 3. Don't forget the word of the day and the term of the day we just discussed. You read it. And the objective, you're going to put that all in there. So let me put this link in the chat for you. Okay, and I'm going to put that there. All right, so definitely click on that link. And if I were you, Randy, bookmark that link. So in case you want to go back and do other exit slips, you might not. You could always use this template over and over to the end of the quarter. So definitely bookmark the link. It's not going to change. You're going to be using it daily. Future goals is not where we're on. We're on what exactly? I think we left off. If we go back to ESB again, we're working on lesson 3, designing the ultimate prototype. So you're going to go to your Endeavor software. Let me scroll up and see where everybody is. Ports. And let's come down to Endeavor. So from the looks of it, let's see, Randy. Yeah, Randy. So you didn't do yesterday. What happened to yesterday, man? You didn't finish it? Let me check, make sure. Yeah, you started on it, Randy, but you didn't finish it. So when you get time after designing the ultimate prototype today, I need you to finish up perfect playlist from yesterday. That's lesson 2. All right. You there or you left?
I'm still here.
Okay. So did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
All right. Well, don't do too much of it right now. We're about to do lesson 3 and I'll be asking you questions from it. We're going to tag team the questions together. So let me get this started. Come over here and I'm going to log into my kit. All right. And we're going to our Endeavor. And I gotta switch screens. Give me a moment. I'll tab this. Oh, wait. Let me first start it. And then I'm going to tab it. And it's going to be this one. All right. I'll do that again. And we're going to come over here. I think you should see everything I'm doing. So, again, this is going to be our Endeavor software. Should be logged in. We're going to go through a little bit together. We're going to start with, you got to click on this arrow over here and it takes you to another tab of things. It's 6 altogether. And we're doing today lesson 3, designing the ultimate prototype.
Cool. A high-tech manufacturing space. I wonder what they make in here. You have an important design task today. Working as a product designer and engineer, you need to create a new sneaker design for the most popular shoe brand in the country. Before you begin designing and prototyping your sneaker, let's see what you already know about advanced manufacturing and the design process.
Okay, so Randy, we're going to do a few of these together and we're going to jump into it because it's just me and you. I need you to read the problem statement all the solutions and then choose the best answer you think it is.
Imagine you are designing a new backpack. Which of the following statements about why you might choose different materials for different parts of design is true? Different materials are best suited to different tasks. This is not a good idea. You should always make the design out of only one material. It is important to test materials to know what will work best in the final design. A. Different materials are best suited to different tasks.
Randy, you muted yourself.
Oh, I said A. Different materials are best suited to different tasks.
You got to read all the answers, Randy, and then select.
Wait, I did.
Right. That's when
This
you
is,
turned your mic off. I didn't hear the other options.
oh, this is not a good idea. You should always make the design out of only one material. It is important to test materials to know what will work best in the final design. Both A and C.
And you said the answer was A.
Yeah, A.
Okay, I'll do this one. So, which of the following statements, and you just answer, Randy, which of the following statements about rapid prototyping is true? First selection, rapid prototyping is the part of the design process where you figure out what materials you want to use. Uh, uh, use use a quick as quickly as possible. I think they meant. The second option is rapid prototyping is a process by which engineers decide how quickly they will be able to make a finished product. And then the third option is rapid prototyping is the process by which engineers and designers quickly make a version of a product to assess a specific design element. Last option is none of the above. Which answer do you think it is?
I think I think rapid prototyping is the process by which engineers decide how quickly they will be able to make a finished product. No, it's yeah, B.
Okay, Randy, your turn.
Which of the following statements about the hot end in a 3D printer is true? The hot end ensures the material does not get too hot to print a 3D object. The hot end heats the bottom of the 3D printer bed that the object sits on. The hot end melts the material and places it on the correct spot. All of the above. The hot end melts the material and places it on the correct spot.
Okay. All right, I'll take this one. So, which of the following steps, and you just choose once I'm done reading, which of the following steps is not part of the design process? Improve, identify the problem, explore, none of the above.
None of the above.
Okay. And you got the last one.
Imagine you are using the design process to design and build a new bike. Which next step would you take after you identify the problem you were trying to solve with your new design? Make a plan of how you will test the product you will build. Test out your prototype to see how you might improve it in the next version. Explore materials and approaches you might take to solving the problem. None of the above. I think it's explore materials and approaches you might take to solving the problem.
Okay, cool.
Before you begin to design your sneaker, let's dig into the process you'll use. Anytime a new product is created, from new apps to those cool headphones, designers, developers, and engineers follow a process to build the best product possible. This series of steps is called the design process. There are multiple steps to every design process, taking a product from an idea to a final product. Designers and engineers may go through this process many times when making a new product. By the time a new product reaches store shelves, it has gone through the design process many times. The first step of the design process, identifying the problem. That's already defined for you here. So your next step is to define the problem that you're trying to solve. But how could designing a sneaker be a problem? A problem isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes the problem is defined as how to improve on something that already exists. In what order do you think the steps of the design process occur? Drag each step to its place in the process.
Okay, Randy, so you're going to get like at least 5 points for everyone you get right. Tell me the steps of the design process. So the next step is what? What do you think the next step would be here? You just got to tell me what to drag over. You got 5 options. So you got improve, test, design, explore, and build. Which one is the next step?
Explore the problem. No, identify the problem, then explore.
So hold on, let's do one at a time. You said identify the problems here.
Yeah, identify the problem and explore.
Okay.
Correct.
Then,
After identifying the problem, it's important to seek inspiration and explore a number of ways
Very
to
good.
improve your design.
Okay, so what's next, Randy?
next is, I'm pretty sure it's build. No, design. Design.
You sure? Okay.
Wait.
Great work.
You got
After
it,
some
though.
thorough
You're second-guessing
exploration,
yourself.
you'll have a bunch of thoughts swirling in your head that are ready to be put to a design. Your design will become the blueprint for whatever you build.
All right, so what do you think is next?
Build.
That's right. At this point in the design process, you'll make a version of the product.
Okay, so what do I do now?
Test.
I think you did this before, huh?
Correct. Testing your product is very important. If you don't discover problems with your product, your customers definitely will.
And the last part is, of course, improve, right?
Yup.
Nice. Taking what you learned during testing to improve your design is an important part of the process. Designers and engineers also frame problems as an opportunity to upgrade a design. Take the classic backpack. The basic design hasn't changed much in 50 years, but designers and engineers continue to use this design process to make backpacks lighter, cooler, and more comfortable. Remember, the design process isn't just something you do once. You can use it again and again until you get the perfect product. Next time you're working on a class project, give it a try. But while we're in this sweet shoe factory, let's try it out with a new shoe. There are many elements that contribute to creating a new product. As a product designer, today you'll be choosing the correct materials for 3 parts of a sneaker: sole, shoe body, decorative decal, my favorite. Click the parts of the shoe to learn more about the parts of the sneaker you'll be designing. The sole of the shoe is the all-important foundation for walking, running, or just staying dry. When thinking about materials, you'll want to select something strong yet flexible. The body of a shoe serves a few purposes, the most obvious being keeping the shoe on your foot while still allowing you to move freely. When selecting a material for this part of the shoe, think about what makes for a comfortable shoe. Product engineers and designers have style too. They want to make something that isn't just functional but stylish as well. How might you customize your design? All right, it's almost time to start rapid prototyping. A rapid prototype is a quick version of the product you can use to test your design. Remember, testing is an important part of the design process. When creating a new product, designers and engineers might make hundreds of rapid prototypes as they test all the individual parts of a particular new product. So many details to consider. You're going to be using 3D printing to create your prototype. This high-tech fabrication technique will allow you to quickly make and test a version of the product you're building. 3D printing is an advanced manufacturing technique used in a variety of industries. In addition to rapid prototyping, 3D printing is used for making jewelry, toys, mechanical parts, even cars.
So I want to pause here because they just gave you the definition of 3D printing, and you can get it from inside of the software, Randy. So don't forget to add that to your exit slip, okay? I think that was the classroom term of the day, 3D printing, right? So let's go here, stop here, and we're going to go back into the realm of my laptop and off of the kit. So let's take a look here, right? Shall we? I'm gonna make sure I reset this so I can monitor what's going on and minimize that. See everything cool. Now you should be working on, like I said, lesson 3, designing an alternate prototype. The next big thing is, of course, this part. We're going to review that in a second, but let me change the screens. I want you to read it. Then we're going to do a quick data talk. See if I can do it this way. Okay. All right. Okay, Randy, so you can read the screen there?
Today's objective, students will be able to achieve certification of Endeavor Lesson 3, Designing the Ultimate Prototype, via the EverFi online coursework. Classroom term of the day is 3D printing, where the day is paradigm.
Paradigm. Try it out.
Paradigm.
There you go. Okay. So let's do this. Open up a room and we're going to do a quick data talk for today. SAT prep. Copy this info. Start that room. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post in the chat the SAT prep, which is the room we're going to meet in to do our data talk. When you're coming over to the room, make sure you mute yourself in this room and come over to that. So click on the link right now, and we're going to talk about your grades so far. Make sure you mute yourself as you switch to the room so you don't have echo. Did you click on the link, Randy? Okay, so you know what you got to do. You have your exit slip. Uh, do you understand everything? You have like the link for the exit slip. Did you bookmark that?
Yeah, I have it. Well, I have it right here, but it's only the link to one of the exit slips.
No, that link you can use over and over again. So you just download it again and start.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
yeah. Okay, so you can use it for every time. So bookmark that link so you can use it in the future. Um, I think you have all the information you need. Can you read the objective and everything on the screen one more time? And then you're going to be free to go to work on all this stuff.
Today's objectives: students will be able to achieve certification of Endeavor. Lesson 3: Designing the Ultimate Prototype. Via the EverFi online coursework. Classroom term of the day is 3D printing. Word of the day is paradigm.
Very good. You got it. Okay. All right. So, dude, if you got no more questions, you're free to leave. I'll be here until 1:20. But I want you to use this time to finish up anything you haven't finished already from what we discussed earlier. Okay.
Alright, sounds good. You have a good day, Mr. Tyler.
You too, man. See you tomorrow. Turn all that work in.